Hello everybody, welcome to this little, I wouldn't say impromptu, we did talk about this last night that we might do this, but this is going to be a much more chilled out, relaxed, not by the books kind of bonus stream. Hey folks, so yeah, welcome to this little bonus stream. Say the intention of this stream is just to practice these runs. We did practice yesterday, we had lots of fun, but the practice did not go very well. Oh my god, that emote is amazing. So yeah, the absolute focus is going to be on these. So, you know, I haven't got all of my lights on because it's very warm as well. So I'm trying to keep the temperature down and not go too over the top with all of the stuff that I'd usually do. So yeah, we're just kind of going to get on with it. I am still going to chat. Don't worry, I'm still going to chat and stuff, but it's not going to be. I'm not going to be as plugged in and switched on to chat as I maybe normally would. So the focus is very much on practicing these runs, but I always like to, when I do practice, I always like to practice on stream because it means that I do it. Because when I don't practice on stream, I don't do it. And I get distracted, and I don't. I just procrastinate from speedrunning, which is kind of insane. Cheers, Zenith. We're going to do a run of Jade Cocoon first, and then we'll do some Metal Gear Solid 3. Exactly. Come on, Nick, is exactly the vibe we're going for here. So, hopefully this goes right. I should say Heidi's not in, Alex is asleep. If Alex does wake up and I need to go, we may have to pause it. But obviously we'll bridge that gap when we get to it. I don't think there's anything else I need to. I don't think there's anything else I need to mention. We're all good. Thank you very much. Oh, I pushed another button. Oh, L1. L1 is that? Because L2's back. Wait, L1 is X. I had no idea. Cool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Really need to go into detail on. I've got. Oh, I'm gonna just quickly. I've got a bottle of Coke. Got a bottle of Coke, so I'm just gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna fill my Muse Simulation Theory cup. Very up to the moment. Muse's next single. The release date was announced today, 20th of June, I think it is. I think it's called Unraveled or Unraveling or something like that. They did a concert in Helsinki last night where they debuted it. From what I've read, sounds pretty good. I heard a small bit of it. It wasn't a very good recording, but I heard a small bit of it, and it sounds weird and interesting, which is always what you come to expect from a new Muse track. But anyway, let's get on with this run. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Start.
So yeah, even this evening, you know, I said I'll procrastinate from speedrunning and speedrun practice, and even this evening we're starting 25, well, half an hour later than I would normally start a stream. That's partly because of, you know, getting food and being prepared and stuff like that. But also I've been doing a bit more Speedrun Tours UK stuff today. I've successfully built a video player into NodeCG, so we don't have to do videos through OBS. Whoops. That went great. There we go. Now I get a break. Yeah, it's like all the videos are handled through NodeCG rather than OBS. The next thing I need to do is try and get the video information put onto the panel, so show like how long the video's been playing and how long's left and stuff, because that's the thing that people want.
run away, will you?
But yeah, the video player itself works fine. The little drop down list. You select you put all the videos that you want into the assets folder, into a video assets folder. You get a little drop down list on the dashboard that lists every video that you've got in your folder. Whichever one you have selected in that drop down list is what appears on the video scene. So then when you next go to the video scene, it'll start playing the video that you've got selected in the list. If you want to change it at any point, you change it in the list. And that's it at the moment. That's all it does right now. So I want to do a couple of other bits. Like I want to get it to report back on how far the video's played and how long's left, and have like a little progress bar to show. And also I want a little tick box that says when the video has finished, automatically transition to intermission. So I'm hoping I can get it to do. But I've got to wait and see on that one. I remember to split between Fight 1 for once. Alright. Time for the big button mash. I think this is the big... I think it's this point onwards. Yeah. Yeah, right. You walk to the door there, and you do nothing but button mash and skip dialogue and cutscenes for the next about 8 minutes. No movement, no nothing. Cocoon. Hey, Cosmic.
Something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east.
Hey, Cosmic. I was saying as we're getting started, sort of taking this a bit low key tonight. I've already got like a couple of lights on to try and keep the heat down. And yeah, I'm going to be much more focused on the runs. I'm still going to chat. Don't worry. I'm still going to keep an eye on chat and respond to chat messages, but it's not going to be as crazy as it was last night. Should say I'm still quite tired. I don't think I'm as warm, but that's partly because I've taken steps to try and prevent that. But I didn't go to bed last night for another good sort of half an hour, 45 minutes after the stream ended. And then I went to bed. It took me a little while to get to sleep. I woke up so many times during the night. Really, really unrestful sleep last night. And I was up early for Alex this morning. I haven't napped. I do quite often have a nap during the day. Because I'm usually staying up so late and getting up so early. If I'm working from home, like on my lunch break, I might have a nap. I didn't do that today. It is supposed to be the best way of sleeping. The siesta has been proven to be one of the better methods for sleeping. That's where you only sleep for like 5 hours. You only sleep for about 5 hours at night. You go to bed at like 1, 2 a.m. and get up at 6, 7 a.m. But then you have like an hour to a 2 hour nap in the early afternoon. That's how they it's how they do stuff in like Italy and Spain. And I'm going to Italy in a couple of weeks, but I don't think we'll be having siestas. I remember trying to look into different sleep patterns. There's one like really really radical one, which is supposed to be like really efficient. Because the problem with sleep and sleeping for a very long time is you only actually rest and recuperate during REM sleep, and it can often take quite a while. Even once you fall asleep, it can take quite a while to get into REM sleep, which is rapid eye movements. That's where you're asleep, but your eyes are moving quite quickly. But that's the point where you actually recover. So there's a I can't remember, they all have different names, different types, but there's one which is basically four to six 20-minute naps throughout a 24-hour period. And because that's what you do, your body trains itself to, as soon as you fall asleep, get into REM sleep. You get these 20-minute power naps, but as I say, anywhere between 4 and 6 throughout the day, and that's it. You just do that. Which is crazy. The main problem with different sleep schedules, of course, is that our society just doesn't work for those. I've gotten ready to start moving and stuff, and it's not necessary. Now we get to move again. I've just realised I don't have my notes open. I would still like to run with my notes just to be on the safe side. Oh, bollocks, I haven't actually got the... Let's see if I can get my notes open. Oh, I've also just been sent a ping to say that 1440p and apparently H.265 are now both live on Twitch. I knew 1440p was coming. I didn't know that H.265 HVEC was coming, because that's what I've been hoping for. I don't really want to restart the stream, but I do want to test these things. There we go. I successfully have my notes open now. Apparently I can't whistle very loud. I barely got picked up on there. Oh. Oh, come on, Nick. Stop it. No. God damn it. There you go. If you deliberately... Oh my god. If you deliberately do the wrong thing... he gets mad at you. Yeah. Hey, I suppose at least I get a spare mugwort. I lose a little bit of time here, but wouldn't restart just on this. This is me not keeping an eye on stuff properly. Okay, 36 seconds. I A, potentially make that up. B, even if I don't, it doesn't really matter. Right, so back up, back in, reset the... Ah! Yeah, successful retreat, yeah. Oh, just got past that. That's lovely. Hunter's ring. Anyone else hear that beep? Like a little beep. All right. One down. 3 keys to go. Sorry, 4 keys to go because there's then another key. I think I've heard it before, but very weird. I'm not surprised. I've also listened to this story that I didn't need to listen to. Right. Shop. Sell that. Buy 3 meters. A shard. There we go. Right, well, this is better. There might be some time, say, if I can, like, if I catch Mardrag, like, if I can catch Mardrag in one go, that might be a time save. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's go get Mardrag. Here he is. Attack! Attack him! Attack him again! Attack him again! Attack him again! There's not that much to this fight, as you can probably see. Attack him again! Don't. Didn't think that would kill me. Right, we'll use the meta, just go back up to full health. Now I've got like all of the chances in the world to try and capture him. Come on, be nice. Give me first try and put me back on track. That'd be lovely. He's not flailing. Aww. Damn, and it was so close. Come on. Flailing doesn't always mean failure. Nope. Bloody hell, I hate Mardrag. There goes the time. So we're now losing more time. Oh, this RNG is being mean. I'm definitely, during the run on Sunday, I am definitely going to make a save. Apparently so. Come on, that's it, that's it, that's it. No, why? I'm definitely going to make a save before. Oh. I'm definitely going to make a save before Mardrag, so that if this happens, I can refresh, because there's a chance I'll die. Come on, that's got... Yay, finally. Christ, that was horrible. Oh, split. That was really mean. Bonus shard for my trouble, though. That is true. Get past it. Oh, oh, that was tight. Keep moving. Got a lot of time to pull back. Oh, I really got to get better at moving through some of these rooms. Oh. I've really got to get better at moving through some of these rooms. Nice. One, two, four, a bit. Oh, I'll save. I'll almost certainly save there. Not quite 100% health, but I'm pretty sure that'll be fine for Kickanek. Unless, like, I get a... Oh, I forgot the necklace. Can't. I'm not going to be able to go backwards enough. Ah, yeah, there's nothing I can do. The best thing to do is to let him kill me and redo it rather than use up any items. I don't really want to reset at this point. I always put the necklace on as I do the warp, and yeah, just completely forgot. Right, we've got not. I need to put. Oh, you can. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, I did not realize. Whoops. I did not realize the rewind buffer could be done over and over again. It's only practice, so I'm not fussed. Oh, nice one, Jam. Welcome back. Bonk. So yeah, that's worth remembering for the future. Control backspace to rewind. You can rewind multiple times. It's not just once. Bonk. There we go. All right, we are massively behind, but at least I'm still going. Diddle diddle doo. And a live run is a good run. I mean, it's not a legal run, but it's a good enough practice run. The challenge now is, can I get any gold splits? It's always the thing to try and do when everything goes wrong. Oh, whoops. So Previously, I listened to the wrong dialogue. Gonna just use one mugwort. Previously, I listened to dialogue that I wasn't supposed to, and there I forgot to select dialogue that is mandatory. Right, time to chill out to some tunes. Oh, JN instantly having to deal with the PC version's crashes. Yeah, there's that, as in... Did it crash during Grey Fox's speech? Because if it crashed during Grey Fox's speech, then yeah, that's a known one. Had that happen in a race once. Yay, escaped. That should be the only one of those. I shouldn't get into, assuming I get through these rooms correctly, I shouldn't get into another fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, should do. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, that's a known one. Very, very annoying. Which, are you running the GOG version of the game? Because there's two versions. There's the GOG version, and then there's the Reddit Oxide version. The GOG it happens in both, but it's known to happen more in the GOG version. Both have their own perks. Like, you can't alt-tab out. You can't do an alt-tab out trick in very easy on the GOG version. That's only doable on the Reddit version. Right, I'm gonna chat with Marbu again. Bomb Nagi Magic. What now? I don't know. I have not touched the game since long before minimal install. I know with minimal install you can't just do minimal install and that's it. I understand that there's some cutscenes you have to put back in, or it does cause a crash. But if you've gone through whatever tutorials available for that, then you should be fine. How difficult was it setting it up? Because one of the main reasons I haven't gone back to the original PC version is I just can't be arsed with it. I can't be arsed because you've got the crash, you've got other things that sometimes don't work. There's a lot of bullshit that you have to go through to deal with the PC version. Whereas, you know, and also your controller, you got to make sure you set up your controller so you can fight Mantis. And well, if you're doing all bosses anyway, you have to set up your controller so you can fight Mantis. And there's just wrong way. I mean, once you've done it, it's mostly fine. There's a couple of things. Sometimes it can break a bit, but it's not that bad. I just with the Master Collection version running console, it just runs straight out the box. Oh yeah, and this weird keyboard input lag that you've got. Oops. Alright. On to Shulia. It should be Shulia straight away because I messed up and had to redo a room at one point. So it should be Shulia straight away. Quick piece of scarb. Yep, that's the correct one. I hope I haven't got that bloody bug again. Right, use one Agni Seal. That's it. Use up all of my Agni Seal 1s. And keep Agni Seal 2s. Oh, Levant's taking a beating. Yeah, I'll have 1-2 left, that's correct. Summon Mardrag. And Mardrag should be able to do this with just one attack. Oh, or would do if it didn't bloody dodge. There we go. And then use one of the sleep spells I got. Cool. I didn't get the bug that I got yesterday. That's nice. Items over here. I forgot to heal after that fight, but I don't think. No, you do need to. Oh yeah, that's the main problem. That's the main problem with any percent, particularly on the PC version, because you've now got. Oh, did I forget a skeleton? Did I miss the skeleton key? Yes, I did. There we go. Because you've now got minimal install, which cuts out even more of the run. Every time something else gets found in that run, for any percent, it means that the power key section becomes a bigger proportion of the run. I think we're probably at a point now. I haven't checked. We're probably at a point where it's now nearly half of the run is the power key section, and it's boring. It's so dull. Nothing happens. Oh, and immediately a miss. That's nice. It's not nice. That was pretty horrible. Attack the finish. Might as well just switch to Levant. Heal Mardrag. It's going to be way faster, I would think, at this point, to heal Mardrag and still let Mardrag do a bunch of specials to him. I can still do oh, that was nice. Don't need to do. Right. Now switch back to Levant. Levant should be able to do 1, maybe 2 attacks here. Just to get Poacher down. Yeah, I can do 1 more attack. I like the boss music. It's really cool. There we go. That's enough. Now summon Arpatron, and Arpatron will get the kill. go. Doodle-doodle-doo. And the one and only correct use of the Hunter's Earring. At some point, I do want to try Jade Cocoon 2. Probably not speedrunning it, probably just to play it, just to sort of have a look. Oh, a new one turned up. So it's disappointing. Oh. Yeah, I understand it. It's very... It changes... Oh. Alright, let's play this safe then. I know that Levant is one of the bad guys in it. There we go. Right, that should be the only one of those. Oh, that's nice. There's, I say, it's one of the problems with MGS1 any percent is that it all boils down to the whole run. Once you get good and consistent at it, the whole run boils down to 3 moments. Do you get first try Boba Skip? Do you get God Pal, or at least a decent Pal key spawn? And how does your liquid fight go? And that's it. It's everything else is really easy to be super consistent at. All right, it's nearly 4 minutes behind, but we are still in a run. Granted, a run where I had to rewind a couple of times. I don't want to have to rewind during the marathon. I don't think that's... It's not very good form to do that during a marathon run. So certainly during the marathon, my aim will be to create save points as we go along. So, like, if something, you know, there is a lot of RNG, there's stuff that we can't deal with. It'd be better to, mainly with the save points. I mean, sometimes you can just take a death and just go back and retry it. But because, you know, when you die, you don't get money back, you don't get items back, and that can completely kill a run if you have no items and no money. But if we can get through this run with just that one mistake, then I'd be quite happy with that. Certainly an improvement over some recent runs. Not as good as my PB, obviously. I've had better runs. Time for the really long bit. And then comes the shop. So I've still got my notes open for. I certainly during the marathon I'm not gonna want to try and have that memorized. Not worth it. Make it easy on myself. Oh my god, it's only getting warmer. Before we move on to MGS3, I'm going to have to get a fan in here. Luckily, because I'm only I'm playing a PS1 game. My CPU and GPU aren't having to work very hard, so my computer's actually pumping out cold air. The fans and cooling in it are nice and efficient. So it does actually pump out cold air instead of warm. If I'm playing something really intense, it'll pump out higher. Like like because the back end of my computer is kind of pointed at Heidi's desk. There's been a couple of times where she's not wanted to go on her computer because if I'm playing Oblivion Remastered, for example, then it pumps out higher. I do have some more cooling water to put into it because some of the water's evaporated a bit. I've also got some dye for it as well. Make it look pretty. Because it's just clear at the moment. Right, ask about supplies. Sell walnut. Oh, 3 walnuts. That's very nice. Bitters we sell. Specials we sell because it's excellence that we want to keep. We'll keep excellence. Sell that. I'm gonna have more than enough money. I did not need to get that spare skeleton key. And then buy own 5 metas, own 6 excellence, 2 mirror davas, and 4 sleep spores. Oh yeah, I've got so much gold. Oh. All right, off we go. We have all of our stuff. Let's go find the fire boss. And let's try and remember to do everything this time. So I'm already mashing circle. But as soon as we get in, I can sleep spore, and I can have a look at my own health, which I do need to use. I matter on myself straight away. We actually want to fight this. We actually want to fight this dragon. This is going to get Arbitron to level 12. Nice. Sweet. So that'll get Arbitron to level 12, which is what we need. Make our way through the forest. Can't use the hunter's walk there. That one doesn't work. Probably look at working out where the best save point is before. I'm like not paying attention to the extra drops. I really should do. Okay, so we get around that one. Oh, yeah, get it. There we go. I need to have a look and consider. We'll use another sleep spore here. Nice, I got around that one. Oh, that's... This is looking to be... Oh, I was about to say this is looking to be a really good journey to the fire boss, and then I go and spoil it all by running straight forwards into this. I don't think this is... Yeah, I'm not sure whether there was a save point earlier on. I'll have to use that one. Right. Mirror of Deva. 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 I'm just gonna keep saying it. Mirror of Deva. 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 Mirror of Deva on Arbitron. Cool. Save point directly before the fire boss in the room on the right. Cool. I will have a look at that. Oh, no. Summon Arbitron. Alright, come and tutor us. Be nice, please. Don't mana attack me. That's fine. You can do that all day long. Just do that one over and over again. That's the one we want. That's the one we want. Oh, nice. Second attack. No. Oh, no, that's... No, that's... Yeah, that's the one we don't want it to do. You bugger. Oh, that's lovely. Problem is, it's awkward because it's not worth healing at that point. That was really bad RNG. But I'm gonna have to, because otherwise this fight's gonna take forever. It just means Arbitron might be quite low on health. That's fine. And we don't want to swap to Marjorie, because that could cause problems as well. Yeah. It's just inefficient. I think I can attack. Yeah, a basic attack should finish that, I would have thought. Yes. Here comes the fire boss. Bonk. Then switch to Mardrag. We don't want Arbitron to die. That'd be terrible. Okay. Another attack should finish that. Cool, fire boss defeated. Cool, still got a gold split. That's what we were hoping for. Got something right.
Who do you keep?
I love how to write that. Who do you keep within your heart? Who? Tell me. Tell me. Who? 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 What are you? Fucking owl? No. We are the Invisible Man. And here I am. Round the lamp there. Light time saved by going that way around the lamp. Touch nothing but the lamp. Right. Now for the one that I don't want to mess up. Straight into that. Okay, I'm gonna need to heal after this fight. In fact, I may need to just heal now. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for not specialing me. E. You can't get past this one. It's only that as long as you sleep spore straight away, it's only that second one you can beat. But nice nicely getting past that. Good RNG on there. It's about time it started giving me some good RNG. Some good retreat RNG. That's what we like. Zolmu. Yay, some more nice retreat RNG. Right, I can warp the moment I hit that black line. Nope. That should be fine. Cool. Successful. That thing's green, so I need to go in and out, turn it yellow. Should be... Yeah, we're fine. Like this spiral. This is intended. Get Mardreg's level up. Beat the Trigger on first. Then switch to Arpatron, get the spiral's health down nice and low. And then finish it off with Mardreg. I want Mardreg to have as much XP as possible. There we go. And switch back to Mardreg. Finish it off. Oh, that didn't do enough damage. There we go. That's enough though. Shouldn't need to heal anyone there. Then another final sleep spore as we enter here. Oh, I still ran into that. Come on, RNG. No. Oh, these are the ones I don't like when they go wrong. Come on. E. Oh, so I should kill Levant there. Hopefully this is a retreat. Yay, nice. Just check Mardragon. Yep, they're both at full. Cool, finish. We are out of here. Alright, that's the end of exploration and movement. It is now just these two bosses, which are pretty straight. They're pretty straightforward. Unless something goes horribly wrong, there should be no reason that I die to these. It's just whether they go well enough for like time saves and stuff. If there's no dodges in the final screen, then... Or could I have dodged that of the two fights that I did there? Could I have dodged that first one? Because otherwise, what's the point? If that's the case, what's the point in the sleep spore? So I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that you should sleep spore there. You could dodge the first one, yeah. I just didn't do it very well. Right, summon Mardreg. Bang. Got him. Yeah, you gotta obviously... that only works if Spiral is there. Guess you did, Mirror of Deva. Come on, Nick. hope this doesn't kill Levon. It shouldn't do. It'll do a heck of a lot, but it won't kill him. Unfortunately, Mardrek's... That Mirror of Dave only prevents it. It doesn't cure it. So Mardrek is now stone. I don't know what... I actually don't know what stone does. Does it just mean I'm always going to miss? No, it just means Mardrek's going to die. Haven't got that. I'm gonna have to. Okay, there is a limit. There is a limit to how far back you can go. Right, switch back to Levon. I'm still gonna take a hit for this, but at least we can keep going. Oh, I don't know if I can survive this, though. Oh, dear, Nick. Still not thinking properly. I get that I don't think... Oh. I'm fast enough to be able to swap back out again. This is going to hurt like hell. Oh, I should have defended. Oh, well. I didn't realize I was going to be fast enough to, like, get 3 different moves in. Alright, we're back on track. Keep attacking. Eh. As long as this lands, this should be fine. Come on. Don't miss. Yay. Thank you for not missing, Mardrek. I hope that doesn't kill Mardrek. No. Bonk. 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 Cool. Earth boss defeated after some more mishaps and false starts. Oh, right. Can finish this run. This really, really bad run that needed to be rewound a lot. Oh. Luckily, during my run, I will have my coach with. I'll have my teacher with me. So hopefully they will help keep me on the straight and narrow as well. I would speed this up, but I still want to see if I can get gold splits. So I split at the correct time for Earth Boss, so there is still a chance. At least I got one gold split. I did gold split fire boss, which is good. It could have been even faster if I'd not ran into that minion on the second. On the second one. Oh, I realized why I ran into that that first Spearer in the last room of the spider forest. Because I didn't use the sleep spore at the right time again. Use the sleep spore as soon as the second Hunter's Warp concludes. Keep forgetting to do it then. Earth. Alright, what kind of RNG am I going to get against the Chosen One today? Bonk. Bonk. Ow. Oh, he's already gone to fire. That's mean. If we could stay in fire for one more. This is good. This is potentially very good, actually. As long as he doesn't heal now. That's really nice. That's really nice RNG. As long as he doesn't block now, there should be 2 hits. This is probably going to be a gold... As long as he doesn't block, this is a gold split. Oh, I'll block, though. Beautiful. That was the... I don't think you could have much of a faster final boss fight. That was extremely optimal. Like, absolutely everything went exactly how you'd want it there. So at least I got 1. Oh, sorry, I got 2. Minus any crits. That's true. You could get a crit. Do 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 do. Raw. Raw. Ding 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 ding. Raw. And Kickenack was here. And the little dude with the drum was here. And they were here. Whatever they were. Get the feeling that that's probably... We probably learn what they were if we didn't skip stuff. Cool. Very, very rough run. I need to remember mirrors. I just need to remember shit. I need to remember when to mirror, when to equip items and sleep sport. Apparently I'm still not quite in the right frame of mind. It will be better on Sunday. To this day, I've only ever had one marathon run where at the end of it I felt really bad and thought that was god awful. I really should have put in more practice. Penis mushroom. I really think that I did a bad job and did not showcase that very well. And that was Bingo-thon. That was when I did that. And that was when I did Twin Snakes Bingo for Bingo-thon. I shouldn't have submitted blackout bingo for that. I should have just done like 3 lines or something. Blackout bingo was the mistake. Right, I'm going to take a quick break so I can grab a drink, use the loo, and then we'll come back. MGS3, because that needs practice. European Extreme mostly. Depending how we go and how Tyler Film might do very easy all keratins afterwards or something. Or we might do it the other way around actually. Very easy all keratins is a good is a nice way of easing into it. Anyway, we will be back fairly soon. Alrighty, welcome back, folks. Just in the middle of doing a slight bit of troubleshooting for someone. There's another marathon that's actually underway right now that's using Speedromizer UK, and they've just got a slight problem with audio. I know exactly what it is, and hopefully it's very easy for them to fix. It's not actually a problem, it's just a nice to have, but I just want to double check something so we'll hop into the Hello everybody, we get to listen to Snake Eater, but I just want to check something on my stream OBS, as in this Speedromizer UK OBS, just to be sure that there's a setting that's not something I missed. Music. Checking. Just gonna take a screenshot. So just send in. It's not even showing up in there or in the mixer. It'll only show. If you click on advanced. Sorry folks, I will be. Just trying to help this person out with. Which scene collection are you using? As I realise, it's only. I give my life. Sorry, folks. I will be with you. I'm just trying to help these folks out with this issue. Time. There'll be no one else. Crime is the way. If that is the case, click on intermission. Yes. properties and tick control audio. Yes. Oh. They are using my one. They are using the online one, which is the most up to date. Shit, that is the most. Up to date one. A double. Sorry. Right. I think we should be good. I think we should be good to go. I've kind of given them as much advice as I can. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, probably should have like tested some of this before you went live, so you knew what you were expecting. But it's not, from what I understand, it's not actually affecting the stream. It's just their back end. All they can hear is the intermission music. I don't know why they shouldn't be able to hear the intermission music unless they've changed something. It's set up so that the intermission music can't be heard. It is. Then you should yeah, it's set to monitor off, but we can still hear it. Open and close also. Opening and closing also have music, but they should be muted. Ensure both of those browser sources have control audio ticked and then mute the mixer. I'm just gonna quickly check. The only thing is that, but you shouldn't be able to. They shouldn't be able to hear the opening and closing unless they're on the opening and closing. What seem? They just say, all they're saying is they can just hear this random music and they don't know where it's coming from. I don't want to start this next run until, because I don't know if they're going to need any more assistance. I don't want to start this run until I know that they're sorted, because I can't help them during the run. The only other thing I can think of is that this music is unrelated to other thing to do, just to ensure that it is coming from the music. I'm gonna suggest that they go to rainwave.cc. It's a rainwave.cc. on a web browser and see if the music there matches what you're hearing on OBS. If it doesn't match, then it's not. Not the music source on OBS causing the issue. Ugh. This is the first time the rainwave function within the package has been used in the way that it's working now. It was a separate bundle and a separate completely separate source on for Preventathon, but I updated it to make it work within like the intermission, opening and closing scene, so it's all part of those scenes rather than a separate source. Those scenes just play music. I just want to open my I could tell you what, let's go to my desktop so that you guys can at least see what the heck I'm doing rather than me just sort of chatting and you're just looking at a blank MGS3 screen. This is the Speedrun Tours UK OBS. So what I believe their issue is that this music source, obviously it says none of the scenes are working because I'm not running Node CG at the moment. In fact, I should probably run Node CG so that I can show you what it is we're talking about, because without Node CG running, it's not going to do anything. So I've been testing this for ages, and I've not heard any music, which is why I don't understand why there's an issue. So if we refresh this music scene, we can refresh the music scene. The music scene is actually the intermission screen. I just call it music because we care more about the fact that it also plays music. So there we go. You can see here that the music is being played, but we can't hear it. This is not coming through to my desktop audio. And that is because if we go into here, you can see music monitor is off. It is going out to the stream. If I go monitor and output, we won't hear it because the audio is going through. The monitoring device is still a cable input. Confirmed it is Rainwave. Are you using a virtual audio cable at all? Or anything else? I wonder if it's that, but it shouldn't be. I don't understand how they can be hearing Rainwave. Oh. Hang on. Okay, we can now hear this music. I've just updated my my monitor. Oh no, hang on. We can hear it because I've just turned monitor and output on. There we go. What? So yeah, we heard that then. Oh hey, Tempest Mask. We heard that music then because I deliberately went into here and changed the music to monitor and output. Yeah, say, how you doing, buddy? It has been a while. Not bad. I've got a very, very busy June. So yeah, we can hear the we can hear the intermission. We can hear the intermission music if I have monitor and output on. But as soon as I go monitor off, we don't hear the intermission music. The only other thing is if opening, if there's something wrong with the opening scene, so starting soon, refresh, there's no music, or the closing scene, refresh, there's no music. I cannot understand how they are still hearing it. Yeah, I literally can only hear Rainwave. No matter how I try to mute it, it won't go away. I'm currently doing some troubleshooting for someone who's using it right now in a marathon. I can't help them. Look, here's closing and opening. Closing is here. It's active, monitor is off. Opening is, I can't even see. Oh, starting soon. That's why. Starting soon is on monitor. The only thing I can think. The only thing I can think of is one of those browser sources doesn't have control audio switched on, and or one of them is being monitored. There's I can't think of any other way that audio would be coming through OBS. I'm really not sure what how they can be having this issue. And my wife is ringing me. I can't, I don't know. I've literally gone through everything with them. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, I know what happened there. There we go, music got enabled. Oh no. No, music does need to be, oh, I know what happened. Music should be behind. Music still needs to be, visible here, because if it's not visible, you don't hear it. But it's behind a color source. The intermission screen is just in the background of opening and closing, just so that you can hear the music from it. You could instead hear the music through starting soon, but then you have another thing in your audio mixer to worry about. Yeah, I don't, you can't get in. Oh, I will be right back, folks. And I'm back. Yes. One of us had accidentally left the key the key in the lock, and the door has to be opened with the key. Well, I've got no more messages from them, and they're now offline. So I'm going to assume either they figured it out or they're doing something else with it. I can't. I've given them as much troubleshooting as I possibly can. I don't understand why they can hear music. It doesn't make any sense. So if they're in the middle of their marathon, I don't know actually. They did. They mentioned that they have an issue where they can hear the game and the runner just fine. I don't know. Certainly. Oh, actually, I should tell them one other thing. Unrelated from where the music is coming from. One reason you might not be able to hear the game and runner is because the audio monitoring device hasn't been set by default. It's set to a virtual audio cable. I really need to have it not set to a virtual audio cable. I'm just going to change it back and just send them a screenshot of this.
Liquid!
Hey, Deagle.
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
You'll want to change that to whatever audio device you want to hear. OBS back through. Which also doesn't make any sense that they could hear. Just going to try something. I'm going to leave it on the cable. If I go to music and I now, so we can't hear the music. I wonder. Oh wait, now. Okay, now we can hear the music. Flesh and stones injury, reduce accuracy, and then she's got instant death after so many turns. Yeah, we can now hear the music because control audio via OBS has been switched off. Even though the audio monitoring device is set to a cable, it is set to this cable input, which this cable input doesn't go anywhere. I can change it to anything else and we'll still be able to hear it. This is what my actual audio is. So yeah. The only thing it can possibly be, because of the audio, there we go, no, that comes back onto here. Because the audio monitoring, they said that they couldn't hear the runner in the game, that will be because the audio monitoring device isn't set to their default audio monitoring device. So whatever speakers they're using to hear it, which means because of that, it means they must, one of those sources must not have control audio via OBS ticked. It's the only way. If I change that on starting soon BS, if I untick that, after a moment we should hear it. Because the browser source, there we go. Because the browser source just by default plays you whatever it is. That's why we specifically control the audio, and then in the audio mixer we turn it off. Monitor, in fact, it says monitor off, and volume is at infinity dB minus, so it's muted. In fact, if I cut and go to here, it doesn't actually appear. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't actually appear here. That's weird. It should still appear here. Don't know why it's not, because it's, unless I set it to, oh, I probably set it to hide. That's why. Unhide. There you go. So you can see it's off. And that's why we do it that way, because then it just means you just got the one music and that's always being controlled. So yeah, it's the only way. That is the only way that they can still be hearing music. So I'm not quite sure, unless they've changed something or done something else to it. Either that, the only other thing it could be, and I might suggest this to them if they come back to me, only other thing it could be is they've opened one of those browser sources on a browser, like Google, or like on Google Chrome. So I'm just going to check that with that. There's only I've only got one more suggestion. Have you opened one of those browser sources on a web browser? i.e. Chrome, Firefox, etc. That's the only other the only other thing it could be, is that it's not coming from OBS. They've opened the browser source on something else to look at it. It's the only other thing. Or they've got the Twitch stream open, and the Twitch stream, obviously the Twitch stream will have the music. I don't know. I've given them as much advice as I possibly can. I can't do any more. Anyway, let's do a speed run. All right. So gonna do all keratins because it's fairly easy. It should get us into it nice and quick. Unfortunately, we should have enough time to do another one afterwards, but playing MGS3 for the first time, very easy. 3, 2, 1, go.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Unfortunately, whilst there have been some marathons, there's clearly some marathons that now have access to it and are using it. The guidance for it isn't finished. The main bit of guidance that really could do with doing next is OBS. Oh, bomb. I forgot to change something. They've said nope. I cannot. They've said, okay, yeah, that helped the monitoring, I think. Oh, okay, yeah, that would have helped the monitoring, so they can now hear. They've now changed their monitoring device. Yeah, I need to change that so it's on default. But also when I write the guide for OBS setup, I need to say these are all the settings that you should double check. Where am I going? I'm going to camera up, down, reverse. There we go. That's what I need to do. All right, try again. 3, 2, 1, go.
After the end of World War
So yeah, at least they can monitor the audio now.
West. This marked the beginning of the era
But
called the Cold War.
I can't help them with the music. Oh. And we're off. That's a nice little break. I didn't realize that marathon was starting today, actually. There's a couple of marathons. Pirate with Pride started today as well. I've had one other person approach me today, not specifically about using SUK, but about trying to set up an event, and I've said that I'll support them if they can get a team together. If they can get a team together to organize it and they can like guarantee that an event will go ahead, then I will help them. I will help with their tech. But until that point, I don't want to be involved. It's the one thing. It's the one thing with Speedrun Tours UK that I'm trying to, unless it's something that I'm very, very like passionate about or something that I desperately want to be a part of. One thing I'm trying to do with Speedrun Tours UK is not get into the administration and organization of marathons. I'll help you with your tech, and if it's something I can I can actually like be tech lead on or something like that. If it's all like that, then yeah, obviously depending on time and stuff like that, I will push for that. Obviously, like Preventathon, I'm on staff. If Fast for the Kids ever happens, I am the tech lead for it. Speed for TLC, I was the tech lead for it. I'm quite happy doing that, but what I won't do at the moment is like be involved as like an organizer. Like organizing runners and runs and all of that, because as soon as I start doing that, that's when my time will start to get eaten away. And after what I went through with Pixel Perfects, I just know that I'll get myself into another situation where I'm just doing far too much. I'm happy to lead tech. In not obviously not in every single circumstance, because I can only stretch myself too thin. But I'm happy to if it's an event that I feel could really do with it, and it works out with timing and stuff, I'm happy to like lead tech, and as a result of that, talk to runners about their tech, tech checks and all of that stuff. I'm happy to communicate with runners from a tech perspective. I just at this time don't want to get into marathon or like top level organization of stuff. Oh, let's not miss the frog. Got it. It's going to be a slight time loss. It was something I specifically said to Happy Dude about Fast for the Kids. Said I will help you and I will run your tech and I will be your tech lead. I don't want to be involved anywhere else other than tech. Say at this time. That might change in the future, I don't know. Obviously, I've got my own marathon that I want to do at some point, where obviously I'll be doing everything. Because the whole point of that marathon will be it's a one-man show to show off how effective Speedrun Tours UK can be. I ever play a show in the UK, you want to be on my guitar tech? I mean, I don't know that much about audio tech. I'd give it a go. Don't get me wrong, I'd give it a try, but I know about stream tech. I can use a lighting desk. I used to have to use lighting boards at college. Yeah, I can. It's been a while since I've used one, but I used to be able to program and use lighting boards. Those kind of things, they are the kind of things that if you showed me how to do it again, then yeah, I'd probably pick it up and I'd probably be all right. But I would need some assistance getting started. And that's kind of the purpose behind Speedrun Tours UK is if you want to put a marathon on, you shouldn't need 4 or 5 years of tech experience in order to do it. Always helps to have someone who knows what they're doing with tech, but I don't feel like it should be an absolute requirement. what I will say though is if you do want to use, particularly if you do want to use Speedrun Tools UK, you do need to have some experience. You know, you need to be fairly competent at running your own Twitch stream. You need to know your way around OBS. All right. Which most streamers obviously do. Most streamers do use OBS. This marathon, the one that I've just been doing some troubleshooting for. They do have a runner who's got a Taz, and the Taz is on Linux only. And they're asking me about, you know, can they still use the runner OBS and all of that. I was like, I'm pretty sure the answer's no, because Linux and OBS the version of OBS for Linux is very different, because Linux handles like grabbing scenes and grabbing sources very differently. I was like, the only thing really you're going to be able to until I build a specific OBS that has Linux support, which I'm not sure how I do that because I don't have Linux myself. What I'd need is I'd need someone who's running on Linux, who has access to a Windows PC and a Linux PC to recreate my build on their Linux PC. I can't support Linux. I once had a computer with Linux on it. I had an old computer that I wasn't doing anything with, and I still installed Ubuntu on it, and I gave up very quickly. Don't get me wrong, I understand the absolutely understand the benefits of Linux, that it's more open source and stuff, but it's just not compatible with so much stuff. All right, Ocelot unit fire, I should say. We want the Mark 22. We don't need the Mark 22. I don't know why I didn't need to equip anything there. That should be good. I see 5 enemies. That should be the end of the fight. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why I equipped the Mark 22 there. I lost time because you don't need to change any weapons in that fight. I'm so... Oh well. So yeah, I now have the Mark 22 out for no good reason. At least the fight went well. Into Johnny Pruds. Roll. Saved a little bit of time there. I'm trying to cut out that corner a little bit more when we're swimming underwater there. That's been a lot better. What I probably should do at some point with Speedrun Tools UK is actually do a stream on it, so that I've got something that I can at least go back to people with. I do want to do YouTube tutorials for everything, but having something in the meantime is probably not a bad idea. But until... Oh crap, I forgot the frog. I forgot the frog. I don't know if I could shoot it. I don't know how far away. I've never had to run back in. Okay, I can get it from there. That's not that bad. Okay, we're a bit behind. Shoot him. Shoot the frog under the table. Shoot that guy. And into the ocelot fight. Stun grenades. Turn around. Shoot the frog. Throw another stun grenades. Oh. A little bit of a messy end there, but oh well. I got it in the end. Yeah, I lost a bit of time there. I think I just kept I need to watch a very easy run to see what the most optimal way of doing Ocelot very easy is, because I can never bloody remember like when you headshot and when you don't headshot. I skimmed through the hot lane only because it was all in Japanese and I wasn't going to read a bunch of subtitles. It looked like it was mostly showing off merch anyway, more than anything. It didn't look like it was actually doing that much gameplay wise. I know they tease that they've got more news to come up soon. Which presumably is before the year's out, they're going to reveal Master Collection Volume 2. I know a lot of people were either expecting or hoping for Master Collection Volume 2 to be announced today, but I wasn't expecting it because it was very clear that considering all of the different trailers and trade shows and reveal shows that they've just done for Delta, it was very clear that that hotline was going to be exclusively about Delta. Oh, I'm not dealing with it today. I'm trying to concentrate on running. This is supposed to be a much more chilled out stream with no distraction, with limited distractions. Very, very chilled out vibe intended. How much of that 40 seconds I'm going to be able to pull back. Roll. It's the next bit of the cave. Ready for the pain fight. Let's not forget to shoot the frog. I quite often do that as well. A couple of flawless boss fights. That's all it'll take. Unless I forgot the frog. Unless I forgot... That was pretty good, actually. Okay, that was gold split. That's a pretty good fight. You said that's all that was needed. I think I got a couple of headshots in there, which helped. Hey, this was very easy. We still got a European Extreme run to do tonight. If we get there. I'm not convinced. I do wish I didn't have to run into here to get this frog. Oh, I hate this. I really do hate the subsistence camera sometimes. You never know where it's going to aim. Nice, another gold split. Which, of course, I forgot to go back and check that Ron.gg is working on this source, on this live split layout. So, of course, we've still not got alerts for this run. Chin, yeah, you want to hit the pain kind of in the chin. His head hitbox is not the top of his head. On over west. So I'm not sure the optimal route here. Could be in his leg. I mean, his Mantis's head still provides headshots. It's just so does his leg. I'd probably take the Pain's leg over his head. Hopefully that if that isn't fixed in Delta, then we know they're trolling us. All right, into warehouse exterior. Shoot that guy once. Him turning around, shooting him once causes him to turn around, and that delays the guards coming in. Yep, you can see there's no guards yet. Now they're here. There they are. Oh, that was gold split. Nice. Yes, I think the main thing that they're gonna deal with in Delta is the Mark 22. It's always been a problem in 2 and 3. I can't remember how whether it was a problem in 4, but basically the Mark 22 in MGS2 and 3 is just ridiculously overpowered. The fact that you can just headshot someone at pretty much any distance with a handgun, and that instantly takes them out. It took, well, I couldn't remember if 4 was also, if 4 had any drop off. It's much better in Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain because they did apply drop off. You can't just long range take someone out from a distance with it. in Ground Zeroes and Delta. Like you actually, if you're shooting up, you need to shoot up. If you're shooting at a great distance, you need to shoot up. So it is much. Oh, missed. Sure. Should have just gone down, shouldn't I? That was stupid. Oh my god, neither of them were looking at me. You can headshot from 10 miles away in MGS4. It's just completely broken.
Come on back to the lab.
And it made these games a lot easier. I wonder if I could do this run naked now. Whoops. There we go, we'll kick it. Could potentially. So when I came out of we finished we took off the scientist camo there because we want to be able to shoot this frog. And also we need to take the scientist camo off at some point anyway. We'll deliberately choose the olive drab because of the end. We've changed the way we do the end now, so it might not be necessary. Yeah, when I say naked, I mean using the naked camo, not using the olive drab camo. So I'm pretty sure. We could now use naked, just because only because the naked camo is the first one in the list, so it's the quickest one to do. But the reason we didn't use the naked one and would change to olive drab is because when you approach the end, you don't want him to see you. You only want him to see you. Well, you do want him to see you, but from a certain distance. And if you're wearing the naked camo, then that distance is much further. He can see you a lot earlier. Whereas if you wear the olive drab camo, it's close enough to Tiger Stripe where he can't see you until you're much closer. However, we've changed the fight with the end now, and we use the easy gun so that he doesn't see us at all. There's actually no, as far as I'm aware, no necessity to do the run with the olive drab camo. We might actually be able to do this with the naked camo now, and that will save a split second. Yeah, it should be noted we're talking very, very minimal time save here. Right, fake death pill to lure the fear over. Here it comes. Bum 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 bum. Wakey wakey. Ooh, that was... I almost screwed that up. There we go. Just cure. Wasn't quite flawless, that one. That was... I very nearly screwed that up. I wasn't close enough to him. But I have now massively caught time up. I didn't realise that... well, I did realise because we discovered this yesterday.
I think I saw something.
Ali, yep. It was clear. It was enough. Yeah, you shouldn't need to go into a third stabbing action. You should only need two sets of lunges. What this does mean is that a new world record for this run should be imminent. I didn't realize the world record had a really crap fear fight. Right, remember to go into Svatgoni West this time. Svatgoni East, we're already in Svatgoni West. I do.
The enemy. He's here.
Oh, sugar. I am the world record holder for both very easy and European extreme. Lost a little bit of time in that room. Very easy is a contested one. There are other runners who have done very easy. I'm the only person who's ever submitted European extremes. I know other people have done it, but no one's ever submitted it. Just no one else cares enough. Losing time again. Right, the end. Here's hoping for a fast end. We want a fast end fight, please. So here we go. Because we're now using the easy gun to approach him, it doesn't matter that I've got olive drab. Oh, I wasn't. Oh, I'm going to reset. I shouldn't have done that third shot. That was stupid. That third shot wasn't what I was supposed to do. It's a shame. I got the first two shots really well. Also, you say who has the record. My final split on LiveSpit is called Current World Records. That should also be a bit of a giveaway. It's all through the stun grenade, so that's fine. No, we just want to shoot him until... I'll do. Oh, I've done it again. I have no idea which way he ran. I've got to stop doing this. I've got to stop not looking at which way he's gone. I need to know whether he's gone left or right. Here's hoping he went left. He did go left. We got a fast end. Whoops. That was very lucky. Think I got it? Yes, I did. Yeah, I got very, very fortunate there. That that he went the way I wanted him to. Right, off we go. And that fast end, though, has caught me up another huge bunch of time. That's a huge time save. Not a clue. Honestly, couldn't care. We all want them to make a boss game. The one thing that has been floated around for years and years. That Konami should make a game where you play as the boss. A prequel to MGS3. Where you play as the boss. We need to see what's going to happen after Delta. I hope that the success of Delta, because there's no doubt about it, Delta is going to be successful. It's going to sell very, very well. Hopefully it's going to be really good. I'm hoping that it doesn't mean that the success of Delta just means they're just going to remake everything and not do anything new. I think the fact that they have recently revealed that they're working on a new Silent Hill game, a brand new, they're doing a remake of Silent Hill 1, but at the same time, there was, is it Silent Hill F? That's now also in development, which they're doing that on the back of the success of Silent Hill 2 remake. So my hope is they kind of take a similar approach with MGS. You know, they'll do it. They'll finish this, and then Silent Hill Classic FM. If you look at the F in the Silent Hill F logo, it looks very similar to the F in Classic FM's logo. If you know what Classic FM is. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that they take a leap out of their book on Silent Hill. You know, Delta is really successful, so they go, right, we're now, the team who did Delta is now going to continue, and they're now going to do 2 next, or 4 next, or whatever they feel is the next most appropriate game to remake, but at the same time, they're going to have a separate team working on something new. And I will reiterate my position on that, and that position is Metal Gear Solid F. No, my position is it should not be a Metal Gear Solid game. Whatever Konami decide to do with this franchise, it should not be called Metal Gear Solid. It should be called Metal Gear, but it should not be called Metal Gear Solid. As far as I'm concerned, Metal Gear Solid is over. We do not need another. I'm happy with them remaking them. Whatever. We don't need another Metal Gear Solid. Make more games in the Metal Gear series. Metal Gear Survive. Do it. Freaking do it. I would love, genuinely, I'm being 100% serious here. I would genuinely love to see what they do with Metal Gear Survive 2. Because underneath all of the flaws of Metal Gear Survive 2, what of Metal Gear Survive was a good game. There was a good game in there somewhere. Now, Survive 2, there is one incredibly easy thing that you can do with Survive 2, and that is make the whole thing co-op. If Survive 1 had just had open co-op throughout, it would have been great. Or it would have been no, let's not say it would have been great. It would have been better. It would have been far better if Survive had just had co-op rather than like matchmaking co-op, like instead of horde mode. I certainly don't have a problem. Whoops. I certainly don't have a problem if they wanna make spin-off stories about stuff that happened in Metal Gear Solid. Don't have any problem with that. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how appealing a game about Sokolov would be, but yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I just don't want another game. I don't want to play as Solid Snake. Solid Snake story. I don't want to play as Solid Snake. I don't want to play as Big Boss. Their stories are done. Their stories were told. I really, really should just use the Mosin Nagant there, but it's proper swag. It's proper swag to shoot that frog with the easy gun. He just used the fake death pill. Wait. Oh, that was weird. Right, into the Fury. Wacka wacka. Sounded like the left. No. Oh, you bugger. Okay, little bit of a messy Fury. I'm getting this more often where like I shoot him and he goes off to the side, he like goes around a corner. Did you feel the Fury? True, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm gonna... I wanted to just be sure on that one. I wasn't convinced. Off we pop. Round the cardboard box. I don't really want to pick it up. And vent time. If anyone's got anything they'd like to vent about, now's the time. Yeah, gold split. I'm getting quite a few gold splits this run, which is nice. So it's been a while since I've really tackled keratins very easy. I didn't realize quite how much time save there is available in this. Take it from me, when it comes to the liquid fight, you do just practice it, and that's why I got involved in a couple of tournaments in NGSR with Metal Gear Solid 1, and for the liquid fight, I would just, every single day, I would just go on for 10, 20 minutes at a time, whatever, but just every single day, jump on, practice the fight for about 10, 20 minutes, and then do something else. And just doing that over and over eventually got me good at it. I was once called the best in Europe at the liquid fight. I don't think I could claim that anymore. What? We got the double what? Oh, I think... I don't know if there's anything I can do here. Oh, sugar. Except like maybe if I take every single guard out, that might work. That might have been faster than resetting, I don't know. Oh. No, this was not faster. There's still a guard down there. I should have just reset. We're about to. It's about to end. Awful. Just awful. Yeah, slight time save. Oh, I just realized I never actually shot the frog, did I? In all of that commotion, I never shot the frog. I think I should be in this room. I shouldn't go. I think I unequipped the easy gun. Which is why Rykov spotted me. Yep, got it. I always like default. I always like try and go to backpack. It's really annoying.
Sir.
Right, it's 11 o'clock. Probably should have considered this before we went into torture as to whether I now want to carry on or not. Because this is kind of the point where it's like there's not actually that much left of the run. And I could stop now and move on to European Extreme. Because clearly after that fiasco, this isn't going to be a PB now. But it does show that I really should come back and do some more of this run. I should be able to lower this world record by a significant amount. Confirm something that kind of upsets you a little bit. What would that be? Assuming that this is something genuine. Oh. They said there's only a few new Secret Theater, but they're all the originals. Oh, as in like they haven't remade them. It's still the original videos. They've not even remade the original. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that does kind of suck. That does suck. They really should have done. Because they were so good. Oh, Gary Oldman is being honored. Is that to say Gary Oldman has been knighted? Is now Sir Gary Oldman. That is very nice to see. I don't know what the occasion is. David Beckham's finally been knighted. What is the occasion? Oh, the King's birthday honors list. As well as Tess Daly and Claudia Winkleman. It's absolutely about time that Gary Oldman was knighted. Because you are right, he is absolutely a national treasure. Forgot that this is all Keratin's. He was Reznov in Black Ops, wasn't it? My favorite fact about Gary Oldman is that Gary Oldman has done. I'm sure there's lots of people who already know this, but if you don't, it is a very interesting fact. Gary Oldman has done so many different roles and has acted with so many different voices. Oh, was it World? Oh yeah, and World at War, because there was two, wasn't there? Yeah, Gary Oldman has performed and done so many different voices for different characters that at one point he had to have voice training to relearn his original accent because he'd done so much with his voice that he'd basically forgotten how he originally speaks. Another nice thing about Gary Oldman. Oh, I've gone the wrong way here. I'm doing the European Extreme version. Another cool thing about Gary Oldman. Didn't sign on to do HBO's Harry Potter. Which is good, because nobody should be doing it, because it shouldn't be a thing. Because J.K. Rowling recently tweeted, basically, if you read between the lines, basically suggested that trans people should jump off buildings. But apparently when Oldman was first asked about the new series, he did say that he would be interested in returning, but he'd want to play Dumbledore. He wouldn't want to play Sirius again. He'd want to take on Dumbledore instead, which I think is fair. Like I say, think it's fair. I don't think, as I say, I don't think anyone should be in it. I don't think it should be a thing. HBO Max is just idiotic, and are actively supporting a massive transphobe for no good reason. Oh, I'm pretty sure she will be studied. She will be studied in the future. Sam Elliott as Dumbledore. I could see that working. He can do, you know, he is a bit of a thespian. But yeah, I could see that. I'll be honest, I can't see John Lithgow. I don't really know how. How do you keep fanboys? It would be easier. Yes! That was lucky. Would life be easier without trans people? The answer is yes, but it would be a hell of a lot less interesting, less colourful, and there would be a hell of a lot of things that we have now that we wouldn't have. The amount of speedrun marathons and speedrun communities that probably wouldn't exist without trans people is just one very small area. Also, it would be impossible anyway because trans people have pretty much always existed. It's not a new thing. And it's hot, and it's really disturbing. It's really disturbing when you see some of the gay communities who are against trans people. It's like, you do know that once trans people have been, I don't want to say, I don't think you'll ever eliminate trans people. But once trans people have been marginalized enough that they've kind of had to go underground, and they've they're pushed away enough. Do gays and lesbians not realize that they're going to be the next target? Which is crazy. That they don't. That there's so many. This is not to say that all gays and lesbians are against trans people. They're absolutely not. Most are incredibly supportive. Most people are supportive. I think you're probably, if you looked at the numbers, you probably find that there are more people who support because, you know, most people are genuinely decent people. Surprise, surprise, human beings can have apathy and empathy and sympathy and other things. I mean, I can certainly see the logic behind the Doctor being trans. The Doctor is now about to be female for the 3rd time. If you include the damn it. All right, we get to chill out a bit. Hey, Jazzy. You told you should. Wow. You should like put that on your CV. That is a badge of honor. You got called a twat by J.K. Rowling. I'd be proud. I'd have that framed and put it on my wall. Timeless Child is canon. Is Timeless Child where she discovered that that larger woman was also the Doctor, but she was like the Doctor before William Hart? Or is Timeless Child not considered canon? I don't know. I haven't watched the latest season. Oh, I've just had another message from the group who I've been troubleshooting Speedrun Tools UK with. They said they still can't figure it out. They said they removed the music source and all they can hear is Rainwave. Close OBS and it's gone. Relaunch it and it's back. What I may do after this run is ask them if there's any way I can dial in and have a look. Like if they got like Parsec or something. And maybe I'll jump on and have a look at it for them. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm shooting the Shagahod with my SVD. I don't know why. Oh my god, it's getting warmer. It's getting even warmer. Hey, gold split. Wow, I missed every single guard there. That was atrocious. Got it. You know, when it comes to the actual run, the marathon run, if this is the category I end up doing, I really should just get the RPG out. It would be faster. There's a big danger of, like, missing some guards. This isn't all on rails. You do have to take out a certain number of guards before you can leave. Like there, apparently I lost 3.5 seconds. I don't think they need to explain that. I think it's fair to just acknowledge the fact that times have changed and that it needed to modernize. Got it. Right, as of right now, Billy Piper is Doctor Who. If you are going with the immediate lore as it stands right now in the Doctor Who universe, the Doctor is currently being played by Billy Piper. Having said that, she has appeared on screen for a matter of seconds. And they have not started filming her series yet. No, Bella Ramsey is not Doctor Who. Jodie Whittaker was a really good Doctor. It's just the writing was appalling. I don't need to keep shooting. We're done. It was a shame because they kind of set her up to fail from that perspective.
It's still too early. Keep your aim steady. The Shagohod's not here yet. Keep your aim steady. Keep your aim steady. Keep your... It's here!
Right, it's time for Shagohod. I have no idea if I've luckily it's really easy. Yeah, I really should stop. I really should stop messing up the first half of that fight. Attempting to get the frog and just get the frog on the second half. That was so much easier. Are we still live? Do you let me know if we're live again? I haven't lost internet? No. Reconnection successful. I believe we're back. OBS just disconnected and then reconnected. So I'm assuming we're back. I don't know if we're back on all platforms. I suppose I can check because this is only... Oh no, this is Bike Chase, but if I alt-tab out, I still... If I alt-tab out, I still lose the game. Twitch, at the very least, Twitch is back. I don't have YouTube auto switch off for this very reason. I was gone for a second. Okay. Cool. I have at least one YouTube stream back. I don't know if it's both. I should probably aim for that frog, shouldn't we? I've missed it. For the first time in a very, very long time, I've missed that frog. I have missed Hell Frog. Got that one. Can't believe I missed it. Okay, definitely not watching the credits now. Unless I clipped it and I just didn't notice, but I don't think I saw it. I really do hope this is the run I get to do at Speedromizer. I really can't be arsed with European Extreme. Oh my god, go away. Thank you. Why not? We're on a time loss anyway. Might as well lose a tenth of a second by shooting the log. I'm just having fun. I just started blasting. I'd still love to know what the heck's going on with them. With this OBS issue that they're having. I've missed that one too. No, I've missed that one. I mean, obviously in the marathon, I will just get the RPG out. In fact, you know what? We're gonna leave it there. There's no point. I've missed several progs. I know what I'm doing with the rest of the run. If I'm gonna try and get a European Extreme run in, I really need to get started. But I need a drink because I'm so warm. So we will be taking another short break. See you all in a moment. Oh, there you have it, folks. I did miss Hellfog. Thanks for checking. Good to know. All right. Let's see how far we can get through this one more run before I'm like, nah, let's just give up and go to bed.
Vegeta! How many channel points did this reward cost?
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
1,000. Hello, Deagle. Thank you very much for the over 9,000. I hope you enjoyed that. I couldn't hear it though. I'm going to quickly go into my audio options and make sure that it's it's monitored. Over 9,000. It is on monitor and output. Why couldn't I bloody hear it? Be some shit. Be some really dope reason. Like my own. OBS's audio monitoring is not great. Nope. Audio monitoring should be going to my headset. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't hear that. But presumably the stream did, and that's the important bit. As long as the stream heard it. Ugh. Right. Yeah. Last one for tonight. Don't know if we're gonna finish this run. Yeah, my current layout for all keratins does have the run.gg on it. So I don't know why alerts weren't working on it. Oh well. Open splits. MGS3. European Extreme. I do want to save my splits. I've had a message back. They don't have anything like Parsec. So I'm afraid they are on their own. I cannot help them any more than I already have done. Cannot understand what the hell could be wrong. It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, load game. See how far. It's basically we're just gonna go through this European Extreme until either I finish it or I'm just like, right, that's it, enough. I'm going to bed.
After the end of World War
Start!
II, the world was split into
So it works on this
East
layout.
and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I didn't think this was a different layout anyway. Don't know. Who knows? Oh. Yeah, as much as I keep trying to get away from MGS3, I do kind of feel like once June's over and all of my marathons are done, if I did want to just work on some Metal Gear stuff that I already know, it would be it would be trying to beat the all keratins world record, and also trying to get Foxhound in this. What I want to do with I do want to try and get Foxhound in this, and what I want to do is I want to look at all of the rooms that I have problems with, or all of the rooms that can go wrong, and learn what the backups are for them all. You know, what the easier routes are, so that I could just do those instead. Just for those rooms. So like Warehouse 2. A lot of it is probably just slowly enter the room, get out the Mark 22 and take all the guards out and then go. Certainly we can use quick headshots to do that, and it wouldn't be that much slower because we've cut out 13 continues. but I would like to give that a go at some point. I am long overdue Foxhound in this run. It's a bit slow. It's fine. That's a little bit slower, but as long as I get out before the other guards come, I should be fine. It's going to be tight. That's fine. Oh, that might have already... I might already have screwed this room up. Nope, we're good. All good. The movement in Delta looks pretty much identical to Phantom Pain, which isn't a surprise. Now, I absolutely adore Ground Zeroes, so I think I'm going to get along with it just fine. I think for me, it's just going to be putting that movement into this map is going to be weird. One thing I hope isn't in the if it is like pretty much a recreation of Phantom Pain, what I hope isn't included is sprint. I don't think sprint works in this game. I don't think you could put sprint in. I have noticed. I've noticed in the past that Jag does tend to be someone who has a lot to complain about stuff. I'll be honest, I've never really watched much of Jag. I've never really watched much of Jag stuff, mostly because, like most big MGS streamers, he's American and he streams when I'm going to bed. I don't watch a lot of streams. I'd say mostly it's because most streamers that I'd be interested in don't stream at times when I'm awake. Yeah, I just don't... Sprint just wouldn't work in this game. Angle was off. I think that's my first continue. This is another room that I could do with learning a backup strat for. Again, it's probably just Mark 22 out. That's going to fail. Mark 22 out. Shoot him. Yeah. I can't say I've ever been a massive fan of Jag. Not for any particular reason. You know, oh my god. He's a very talented runner. One of the best runners across multiple games. But I've just never been a big fan of the stream style. What? I hate this room. I think I'm rolling too late. I needed to wait a second. If you roll there, I think you can make it if you just wait a second. This is crazy. I can't remember the last time I screwed this room up this much. Oh yeah, there's having a difference of opinion, but if you're just flat out telling other people that their opinions are wrong, then yeah, that's a pretty weird vibe. I find there's a lot of Metal Gear runners who kind of have, they have what I would call a well actually kind of vibe about them, which is someone will give an opinion on something and then they'll come back with a well actually I think you'll find that this doesn't matter, or this is this, or this is that. Oh, as I said, very, very, very talented runner. I mean, I should say I don't disagree with that comment about that it should be a remake. I'm still of the opinion of what is the point? What is the point in this remake if it's not actually a remake? I don't think it should be one-to-one. I think they should have done more with it. But at the same time, we're getting new Metal Gear content. I'm willing to put up with. I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt because we're finally getting some new Metal Gear content. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's gonna make a hell of a lot of money. It's gonna do well. Oh, see, I'm openly happy to admit that Survive is terrible. Survive is an awful, awful video game, but I unironically enjoy it. I don't enjoy it because it's so bad or anything like that. It's the speedruns. The speedrun's kind of funky. The Survive speedrun is unlike any other Metal Gear speedrun. And it makes it a bit interesting. There's a lot of downtime in that speedrun. Not a lot happens for a lot of time. But it's perfectly alright to think something is bad, but still enjoy it. Well, loads of video games that are terrible that I play, but I still enjoy them. Right, let's kill that leech. Oh. I don't know how much of Survive's medals and achievements rely on playing online co-op. Would be the issue with trying to platinum it now. Okay. Guards up there. I'm gonna get spotted. That went. I mean, I wasn't quite in the right place for the shot. So have a good one, Pum. I wasn't quite in the right place for the shot. So not a huge surprise that failed. But it was still a bit of a surprise that failed quite so spectacularly. Just I've never seen the dog like run forwards like that before. There we go. Should be good now. Okay, second time's the charm. Still not great though. I mean, if the worst I have this run is Dollar Note, then I think I'll be okay. I've had marathon runs before where I've completely screwed up Dollar Note. It happens. Gotcha. That was nice. That was a nice finish. Very pleased with that. Ooh, rolled a little too early there, but it's okay. Right, must remember to get some ammo. I forgot to get ammo last time. You don't have to get ammo. You'll be fine for ammo during the pain fight, but you might run out of ammo for later stuff. Oh, absolutely. We still want riding between MGS2 and 4. That was originally what Metal Gear Rising was going to be. Although originally it was called Metal Gear Solid Rising. And then they changed it to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance when it went in a different direction. I'd still like a sequel. There should be another. There we go. I'd still like a sequel to Rising. That's still another one on my list for learning the run for. I was excited for that story. We still don't actually know what happened to Raiden. Exactly. Obviously, there are stories. But we still don't know exactly what happened. It's 2 sets of grenades. Oh, missed the life med, so not using them. Good first phase.
Go get him!
Couldn't quite finish it without the second armor coming up, but well. Okay, not the fastest pain I've ever had, but I'll always take pain first try. Can never not be happy with the first try pain fight. His head was implanted on a cyborg body. Is that actually all that's left of him? Is he just a head? Like, at least with RoboCop, it was still... I believe it was still, like, a lung and his heart. Is Raiden actually in a position where, because like it's not even the whole of his head and spine, because it's not even the whole of his head. Like his jaw, his chin. God, I'd hate that. I couldn't think of a worse kind of hell. Oh, there's some contention to whether that's... That was better. Although I was about to say my caution still hasn't worn off. What was going on there? And all over there, grab the smoke grenades. Cool. That was an okay room.
Commence alert formation.
The other thing I still want to do some more work towards with this run, even if I can't get Foxhound yet, is trying to get a 0 kills run. On yesterday's stream, I did prove that I can do the whole bike chase with 0 kills and without taking a death. Can't say I remember that discussion. Oh. Very, very early roll. The other MGS3 run, of course, that I could learn is Euro Extreme Tuxedo. That's one that I still haven't done myself.
Not so fast.
Nice. But also, I shouldn't keep just doing MGS3. There are other games in the series I want to do. Huh? Oh, crap. Right, just go. Just go.
It's the enemy.
I've somewhat screwed this up. Bump. As long as I get out of his line of sight, should be fine. Phew. Okay, that was very all over the place, but it got there in the end. Gold split. Yeah. Ah! So I don't quite know what causes that dog to sometimes see you and sometimes not. I think I might be I think I was too fast the first time round. I think that's what it is. Stun grenades. Couldn't quite find the grenades I wanted. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. It's another way here. Oh, that was a little slow there. He was in a weird position. Oh, that's cool. I can appreciate that. Whoops. Backpack, cigar, and cure. That's all right. Now this went really well. Went really well yesterday. Everything else went really badly, but this went really well. No, that's not a gold split. Not that. No! Damn it! Yay! Okay, 2 attempts. I'll take that in 2 attempts. Okay. Apparently, my PB, I was massively. It took me a lot of attempts. Did my PB for that? Knife and fork cutlery. I mean, there is a knife and a fork in the game. That kind of makes sense. It is one downside to being a PC gamer. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. But if I could afford it, it'd be cool to get the collector's edition with like the terrarium and all that, but I can't because, well, if I did, I'd be wasting the game because I don't have a PS5 or an Xbox Series S, an Xbox Series X. I do have an Xbox Series S, but obviously that doesn't count. Yeah, an exclusive wallpaper that I could just download from Google. That was a bit awkward. We got there in the end. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not spawned. I got something wrong. it does still seem crazy that in this day and age, publishers are still pushing shit like wallpapers as pre-order bonuses. Like, no. Nobody freaking cares. Nobody cares. All right. Take two. Okay, that was a better start at least. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Spawned this time. I've got the order of everything wrong. I don't think there's any way out of this. Because he's gonna keep running that way. Yeah, I decided to spray him before I punched him. It was just me getting that completely wrong. I just like to see a return of like physical PC games. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There he is. Right, let's get this, let's do this in the right order this time. So, go around him. Punch, punch, spray. Punch, punch. Hold him up. Stun grenades to the face. Look up. Spray. Smoke grenades. As the smoke grenade didn't hit him. Oh my god. Oh my god, come on, Nick. Oh my days. I've lost his footprints. I don't know where he's gone. This... This is so dumb. I was hoping I might be able to see him from up here. Oh shit, I'm just dead because I fell off. I'm dead from the fall. That was actually quite lucky. That was actually if this was a marathon run, that would be so fortunate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not there again. I think it's because I'm moving forwards too quickly. I don't know. What I do know is now we are 6 minutes behind. It's now midnight and I'm freaking tired and really warm. So we're calling this. There's just no point anymore. I would be tempted to contact Speedromizer and tell them not to include European Extreme, but I've done it so many times in marathons, and it's always one of those things that goes better on the day. And I've still got a couple of days practice. I think I'll be all right, but also here's a bid war between all of the different runs. I do kind of expect Keratons to win it because it's Keratons. Well, and also Keratons, I could be on world record pace. Who knows? Anyway, that is going to be it for this stream, as it was supposed to be just like a quick little bonus stream just to get a bit more practice in. I don't think it's been worth it. My pain fight was a hell of a lot better, so that was good. But yeah, it's too warm. So yeah, we're gonna finish it there. I hope to see some of you on Sunday for Speedromizer, and yeah, have a great weekend nonetheless. No.